Hello everybody and welcome to another episode. I just finished up this axe that you would have seen in the last video if you've been following along. This is a Tuatai China axe. Here it is unfinished. This is how they come. I ended up taking it back a fair bit, chunking it up, making a split axe out of it. This is a new video and this is on something else. This is on a different axe that we're just about to get started on. I've got it right here boxed up. I don't know if you can guess what it is by the shape of the box, or maybe by the handle that we will be choosing. But let's crack on into it and see. This is from Eric. He bought a Tassie off me probably about a month and a bit ago. A nice high-test Craftsman that I made, and he's been super happy with it. He hangs his own axes as well. He does some really nice work, but he likes my work as well, and he wanted me to restore one of his axes, and that's what we got. So he sent it. Big thank you to Eric. I love being a part of something like this. It's pretty cool when someone sends you an axe to redo. So just a big thank you to Eric, and let's see what we got. Any guesses now? And here it is. A Puget sound. And this is a Kelly axe and tool, a Charleston Kelly axe and tool. So really cool. It's marked at 4.5, but it's a beautiful old axe. It needs some work for sure, but these are super cool. From what I understand, you guys know I'm not the biggest axeman. I haven't been doing this for a very long time, but this is what they chop trees down, at least here on the West Coast. This is what they would use to chop trees down back in the day. I haven't done a Puget yet. And I haven't done a lot of double bits actually. I just hung my 4th ever double bit. So this will be a super fun project. We're going on a long handle. From what I understand, these have to be on a long handle. That's how they were back in the day. And so it's kind of cool to honor that with another long handle. So I've got a 35, 36 inch handle here. Yeah, it's 35 and a half inches. We'll probably end up hafting out somewhere, 34-ish, something like that. It's already starting to get a little late, but we'll at least get started on it today, and then hopefully we'll finish it off in the morning. I'm really excited about this one, and let's jump into it. Thanks for being here, guys. I love you. You can get a nice close-up here. Kelly axe and tool, Charleston. Really nice profiles on both sides. And just a very cool vintage axe. So as always, I'll start with the sharpening process. We've got quite a few chips here on this left side. So I will start by taking those out and then we'll start sharpening. Okay, here we are. We've got both our edges all nice, all nicey nice. We're at I should double check this actually. I believe we're at a 25 on one side. I don't know how that view is for you. Probably not great. Might be all right. We are at about a 25 on one side and a 22 on the other. When doing something new here like this, I just kind of mimicked what was there. They were both at about a 25. I made one side a 22, the skinnier side. Yeah, this side is a 22.5. I sharpened it to, and then this side I went to with a 25 degree. Both very nice. And I'm just gonna wire wheel this. So I'm gonna jump right into that. I've got to get going soon. Dinner's ready and all of that. But I'm gonna wire wheel this quick, and then I think we're gonna close up shop. Damn cool axe. Boom. All done. Absolutely love this black patina look with the shiny bits on each side. That's wicked. And you can see the temper lines there, hey? Can you see that? You can see where it was tempered to. Super, super cool. Same as the last double bit we worked on, that stamp. It's a lot more, it's even more legible now. All right, I'm gonna close up shop now. It's been a very, very long day. Ready to eat some dinner and start editing up some YouTube videos. But we will check back in tomorrow morning and hopefully finish off this double bit. I think I might be helping Buck in a little bit on some filming, but I think we should still be able to get around to the double bit. Man, I'm tired. All right, love you guys. Check in tomorrow. Peace. Good morning and welcome back to day 2 of the Puget Sound double bit build. I'm got a bit of a later start going today. I was editing a YouTube video this morning, just keep finishing it and getting it ready to go up. It's episode 28 and it's one that I'm incredibly proud of. It's a bit of a personal video, but it's honestly, it's one of my favorite videos that I've made. So if you haven't checked out episode 28, you should maybe go check it out. It's pretty good. We're gonna carry on the Puget right now. And it's coming together quite lovely from what I remember of yesterday. Here it is. And it is just an absolute beauty. It really is. I really like the profiles on both sides. It's just a good axe. One thing I haven't done yet, and I know people are usually kind of curious about this, is the length of it. So it's almost 12 inches. It's almost a foot long Puget. And that's with it being worn down a bit. So it was probably a 12 inch to begin with, or maybe a bit more. But it is a very, very cool axe. I've got to do a little more work on sharpening it, but we're fairly close. And then we'll get to hanging. Once again, I don't know if we'll be able to finish it today. I do have plans to go help out Bucking in a bit here, but let's just see how far we can get. So it's going pretty well. We're making our way down. But I just realized, and I should have known, judging off these hammer marks, we've got a little bit of a high center. This probably came loose on someone way back in the day, and they started hammering on it to try and tighten it up on the handle to get through their day or whatever they were into. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of grinding. It's been pinching my kerf shut, even though there's not much reason for it to be pinched. So I believe that is the culprit. I can feel just a slight ridge. It's not terrible. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of grinding and then we'll keep on reading the wood and it should be just fine. we thinned this thing way down. I don't have another one that I can compare it to, but hopefully you can see we really thinned this down. It was quite big and bulky, and you know, I haven't done a Puget before. They are kind of slender little axes. I mean, they're long, but they're not the girthiest kind of axe, so I think it suits, especially on a handle this long. I think a thin handle suits it better. I don't know, but all I know is I'm quite liking this. I've got to go in about 10 minutes to, I'm gonna go help Pumpkin do some filming, but I think we'll just give this a quick burn, and then we'll try and finish this off later tonight once I'm back. So, let's do it. All right, and we're back. Day 3 on the Puget. That seems crazy. It's been 3 days on this, but it hasn't been a full 3 days. It's been like a couple hours each day. And we're almost done. It's getting right to the fun part, getting right down to crunch time. Here it is. This handle is, really like how thin we went on this handle. I'm just kind of looking at it again after we had to rush out of here yesterday, but quite a cool burn. This wood is unique. It burned like it was heartwood, if I'm honest with you. It seemed kind of heartwoody when I was burning it, but it must be sapwood. Just kind of an interesting wood. Not all hickory burns the same. It's all going really well, and I'm ready to hang this. Let's do it. Let's hang this. I don't think we're forgetting about anything. There it is. Oh yeah. Very nice. Oh yeah. Okay, that worked nicely. Really nicely. We don't have any kind of bounce back, nothing like that going down. Coverage looks good. Although this has got a bit nice, like this is a bit more of a point than this is. So I think I'm going to have to do just a little bit of blending here to kind of match that. I'm really quite happy with this. I think that's a pretty cool axe. I don't know. I like it. We are ready to wedge. And I gotta be honest, I feel good about this one as well. We can see, let's take a look. We've got a fair amount to fill actually, and a big kerf. And here's my wedge. I think that looks all right. I think that's gonna do the job. What do you think? Too thick? Too thin? This is actually just I think this is gonna work out really well. I've been saying that a lot lately, but most of my wedges have been going really good. I'm just gonna give this top here a quick chamfer so I don't bust it all up, and then we're ready to go. Alrighty, here we go. Let's give it a couple taps. Oh. There we are. It went in very nice. Let's finish it off with the banger. and I am quite pleasantly surprised with how well that went. All of our gaps filled on the top. We had it measured out just about perfect. And we still got a good amount of mushrooming, so I don't think it went in too easy. I don't think it was I don't think it was too thin. We got a good bit of mushrooming going over the top. Yeah, I think that's just a solid, good wedge. Well, for my first ever Puget sound, I am extremely happy with that. It all came out really good. It came out real nice and straight. We got a good wedge in there. It's just, everything went really quite well. So I feel really good about that. You know, I don't know a lot about Puget sounds. I don't know a lot about double bits, but as frustrating and challenging as they are, they're pretty damn cool. And I think I'll definitely start doing more double bits. Come on. That's pretty cool. I'm glad I did. And I'm really glad to be a part of this. Big thanks again to Eric, hey? Eric was the one that reached out to me and asked if I would restore this to him. He pretty much gave me free rein on everything. He just mentioned he wanted it on a longer handle. So just big thank you to Eric. I couldn't be more appreciative. Speaking of all that, we finished at 34¼ inches. So I think that's a pretty good length for an axe like this. I hope Eric's happy with it. I certainly am. Well, thank you for watching another one of my videos, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.